Am I the a-hole for bluntly telling the people I work with that no, not everyone in the office can afford to buy a house? My coworkers are usually pretty good to work with. The average salary for them is around 100K plus. I'm their administrative assistant and I make about 32K. Anyway, some of the things they say are kind of weird. For example, this one woman was shocked that I never had any of my clothes tailored before. I think they just really got caught up in their own reality, you know? Like in their world, everyone is beautiful and skinny and rich with purebred dogs and perfect white teeth. I was helping organize and someone announced that they finally bought their first house. The conversation continued on to them being kind of rude and saying, I don't get why people think no one can afford to buy a house. It's not hard. And someone was like, yeah, I can't imagine being in my 30s still renting. I'd feel like such a failure. And they all agreed. I don't usually get upset about the crap they're talking about, but I finally had it and was like, I'm 38 and rent. I don't think I'm a failure. One of them was like, oh, well, we weren't talking about you. It's just that all these people always go on and on about how it's impossible to save for a down payment. I was just like, yeah, it's pretty hard. It was so obvious the whole atmosphere in the room changed, so I was like, anyway, and got up and left to the main office to get back to work. Later on, one of the other women in the office came up and was like, hey, I'm sorry about earlier. I didn't mean to offend you. It got kind of awkward in there. I said, yeah, it was pretty awkward listening to them talk about how they'd feel like a failure if they were in my shoes. She said that's not what she meant. She actually meant that it felt like I was trying to call attention to the wage gap, like it was their fault, and that if I wanted to better myself, they could help me figure out how to apply to schools and work my way up just like they did. I said a kind of half-hearted thanks. It's been kind of weird in the office since then. I know money is one of those no-no topics, but like it's not a secret that I only make what I make. Am I the a-hole? Forgot to add, we don't have HR, and this really isn't an HR thing.